Jamuna Tira Vanachari Jamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Jaya Rukmini Dwarkadish Rukmini Dwarkadish Rukmini Dwarkadish Rukmini Dwarkadish Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Baladev, Jaya Subhadra. Jaya Gauranitai, 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 Gauranitai. Nitai Gaur Haribol, 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 Gaur Haribol. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Prabhupada. Gaur Premanandi Haribol, Jaya Om Vishnu Pad, Paramahansa Padavrajaka Acharya Satar Sata Sri Shriman. ISKCON BBT founder, Charles Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj Prabhupada Ki Jai. Nitya Lila Prabhisha Om Vishnu Pad is Divine Grace Srila Bhakta Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada Ki Jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnavarinda Ki Jai. Nam Acharya Srila Haridas Thakur Ki Jai. Prem Sakaho Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaur Bhaktavinda Ki Jai. Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopa Gopinath Shama Kunda Radha Kunda Giri Govardhan Ki Jai. Shri Bhajamuminam Nam Ki Jai. Shri Navarit Mayapur Dham Ki Jai. Shri Chal Jagannath Puri Dham Ki Jai. Ganga Mai Ki Jai. Jamuna Mai Ki Jai. Bhakti Devi Ki Jai. Srimati Tulsi Maharani Ki Jai. Their most beautiful Lordship Shri Shukmini Dwarkadish Ki Jai. Shri Shukmini Dwarkanath Ki Jai. Shri Shri Jagannath Baladev Subhadra Ki Jai. Shri Shri Gaurnitai Ki Jai. Samabeta Bhaktivinoda Ki Jai. Going back to home, back to Godhead, Ki Jai. ISKCON Los Angeles Yatra Ki Jai. Brihad Madanga Transcendental Book Distribution Ki Jai. International Food for Life Transcendental Prasadam Distribution Ki Jai. Shri Harinam Sankirtan Ki Jai. Nitai Gaur Premanandi Hari Haribo. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to Shri Shri Guru and Gauranga. Glories to the Prabhupada. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narotamam Deving Sarasatim Vyasam Tato Jayamatirayat. Before reciting the Srimad Bhagavatam, which is our very means of conquest, let us offer respectful obeisances unto the personality of God and Lord Narayan, unto Narayan Rishi, the supermost human being, unto Mother Saraswati, the goddess of learning, unto Srila Vyasadeva, the author, and to Srila Prabhupada, who is the translator, commentator, and our spiritual master. Nashta Prayeshu Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavatuttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naistiki. By regularly attending the Srimad Bhagavatam class and by rendering service unto the pure devotee, all that is troublesome to the heart is almost completely destroyed, and loving devotional service unto the personality of Godhead, whose worship with transcendental songs becomes established as an irrevocable fact. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So we're continuing our reading from the 10th canto of the Srimad Bhagavatam. I thought I had it marked here, but now I have to find it again. Give me a second. We're in chapter 2, text 9. Ataham angsha bhagena devakyaha putratam shubhe prapsyami tvang yashodayam nandapatnyam bhavishyasi. Ataham angsha bhagena devakya putratam shubhe prapsyami tvang yashodayam nandapatnyam bhavishyasi. Ataham angsha bhagena devakya putratam shubhe prapsyami tvang yashodayam nandapatnyam bhavishyasi. Ataham angsha bhagena devakya putratam shubhe prapsyami tvang yashodayam nandapatnyam bhavishyasi. Please chant. Ataham angsha bhagena devakya putratam shubhe prapsyami tvang yashodayam nandapatnyam bhavishyasi. Ataham angsha bhagena devakya putratam shubhe prapsyami tvang yashodayam. Vaishnavis. Ataham angsha bhagena devakya putratam shubhe prapsyami tvang yashodayam nandapatnyam. Prapsyami Twang Yashodayam Nandapatnyang Bhavishyasi Ata. Therefore, Aham, I, Angshabhagena, by my plenary expansion, Devakyaha, of Devaki, Putratam, the son, Shubhe, O all auspicious Yogamaya, Prapsyami, I shall become, Tvam, you, Yashodayam, in the womb of Mother Yashoda, Nandapatnyam, in the wife of Maharaj Nanda, Bhavishyasi, shall also appear. Srila Prabhupada's translation for this verse. O all auspicious Yogamaya, I shall then appear with my full 6 opulences as the son of Devaki, and you will appear as a daughter of Mother Yashoda, the queen of Maharaj Nanda. Please repeat. O all auspicious Yogamaya, I shall then appear with my full 6 opulences as the son of Devaki, and you will appear as the daughter of Mother Yashoda, the queen of Maharaj Nanda. Thank you all very much for saying Yashoda. Too often people say Yasoda. She's not some kind of soda. It's Yashoda. Prabhupada will explain at the end of this purport. So, Srila Prabhupada's purport. The word Angshabhagena is important in this verse. In Bhagavad Gita, chapter 10, text 42, the Lord says, Atava bahunaitena kim gyatena tavarjana vistabhyaham idang kritsnam ekanshena stito jagat. Which means, but what need is there, Arjuna, for all this detailed knowledge? With a single fragment of myself, I pervade and support this entire universe. So that's the end of the translation for that verse. Everything is situated as a part of the Supreme Lord's potency. In regard to Lord Krishna's appearance in the womb of Devaki, Brahma played a part also because on the bank of the milk ocean he requested the Supreme Personality of Godhead to appear. A part was also played by Baladeva, the first expansion of Godhead. Similarly, Yogamaya, who appeared as the daughter of Mother Yashoda, also played a part. Thus, Jiva Tattva, Vishnu Tattva, and Shakti Tattva are all integrated with the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And when Krishna appears, he appears with all his integrated parts. As explained in previous verses, Yogamaya was requested to attract Sankarsana, Baladeva, from the womb of Devaki to the womb of Rohini. And this was a very heavy task for her. Yogamaya naturally could not see how it was possible for her to attract Sankarsana. Therefore, Krishna addressed her as Shubhe. Auspicious, and said, quote, be blessed, take power from me, and you will be able to do it. End of quote. By the grace of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, anyone can do anything, for the Lord is present in everything, all things being his parts and parcels, Angshabhagena, and increasing or decreasing by his supreme will. Balarama was only 15 days older than Krishna. By the blessings of Krishna, Yogamaya became the daughter of Mother Yashoda. But by the supreme will, she was not able to enjoy the parental love of her father and mother. Krishna, however, although not actually born from the womb of Mother Yashoda, enjoyed the parental love of Mother Yashoda and Nanda. By the blessings of Krishna, Yogamaya was able to achieve the reputation of being the daughter of Mother Yashoda, who also became famous by the blessings of Krishna. Yashoda means one who gives fame. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvashesha Srinivadi Paschata Deshtarne Om Agyana Timirandasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chakshur Unmilitam Jena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtang Stapitang Jaina Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandehang Shri Guru Shri Utapada Kamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavangsha Shri Rupam Sagatatam Sahagana Ragana Tanvatam Tang Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shiva Kanvatangsha Hey Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namosate Tapta Kanchana Gourangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Haripriye Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanang Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Swasadi Gaur Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So in the translation, who's speaking? Krishna. And who's he speaking to? Yogamaya. Is Yogamaya present here? In what form? Subhadra Devi. She's Yogamaya. So, O all auspicious Yogamaya, I shall then appear with my full 6 opulences, which are you messed it up because you said intelligence and knowledge. It's just knowledge, not, he doesn't say intelligence. That's why it pays to know the verse. Very easy verse to remember. Aishvaryasya samagrasya viryasya yashasha shriya jnana vairagyoschaiva shanam bhaga itingana. These are the 6 opulences as delineated by the great sages, Parashar Muni in this case. Aishvarya, wealth, we know. Everybody's attracted by that. Samagrasya viryasya yasha, just like Yashoda we're talking about. Yashaha means fame. So Krishna is very famous. God is famous everywhere. Shriya, beauty, form. Jnana, knowledge. Vairagya, detachment. Chaiva, Shanam Bhaga. These are the 6 opulences. Now, as I've many times mentioned, when we discuss these opulences, every one of us has those 6 opulences to a greater or lesser degree. But no one can equal Krishna. Krishna has those 6 opulences not only in full, but ever increasingly in full. So this is the distinction between the absolute truth, the Vibhu, the great, and the Anu, the Anksha, the part. We have those. And further to meditate on is that if you don't use whatever portion of those opulences you have in Krishna service, then they become a burden. In other words, if you have wealth and you don't use it properly to serve the Lord's and the Lord's mission, then that wealth becomes a burden. It drags you down. Either you misspend it, or it's stolen from you. You always have to worry that it's being stolen from you. You can't trust anybody because you think they're going to steal it like that. It just becomes a burden. So the proper use of wealth, money, is to engage it in Krishna service. And therefore we encourage everyone, when you have money, don't use it speculatively. Don't invest in speculative, so-called money-making schemes. Krishna's giving you that money for a purpose. Be satisfied with whatever safe return you can get on that money and employ it in Krishna's service. We've seen too often devotees get a little money, inheritance or whatever, and they either foolishly blow it by, throwing away the beads and going off into the material world and spending it just on sinful activities, or they try to invest it speculatively in some money-making scheme. I'm going to double your money for you. You already have $1 million. Why do you need to have it doubled? That's greed. That's greed. Invest it properly in Krishna's service, and you will get the highest return, ROI, return on your investment. Any other opulences that we look at, it's the same thing. Strength. Krishna points that out in the Bhagavad Gita. The strength of the strong is to be used in his service for protecting those who are weaker. And if you don't do that, inevitably you're going to use your strength to exploit others. You better give me what you got, otherwise I'll pulverize you. You feel you're urged by the material energy to misuse that strength, to intimidate others, to subjugate others. So anything, your beauty, if your physical beauty is not employed in Krishna service, And we can't deny that. Some people are better looking than others. Some people try to overlook that. Oh, everybody's the same. No, we're not the same. Some people are physically more attractive than others. That's just the nature of this world. But again, it's an opulence that's been given to you, and you use it in Christian service. Specifically, in our case, you can use it on Sankirtan. If you're a very handsome guy or a very good-looking girl and people are attracted to you, but just based on your looks, yes, thank you very much for the compliment. Now let me show you this beautiful book, like that. And we've had many devotees who have been successful like that. People are naturally attracted to them because of their physical appearance, and they use it to get them to buy Prabhupada's books. So that's proper use of your physical attractiveness. And knowledge, same thing. Some people are smarter than others, or have better memories than others. That's just the nature of the game. You cannot equalize that. It's not possible. You can't say everybody's memory is the same and everybody's level of intelligence is the same. It's not true. You know, this is a modern approach. Just treat everybody equally. And therefore you dumb down the educational requirements so everybody looks equal. And all you do, then you get a society of people running around with degrees, and you ask them to write a letter, and they can't write a letter. They can't spell, they don't know grammar, punctuation, they don't know anything practically, but they're running around waving a piece of paper saying they got a degree from such and such college. That doesn't help anybody. It doesn't help them, makes them look foolish, and it doesn't help the society, because you can't even grow materially when you're graduating a bunch of dumb people who can't do anything. You know, it doesn't help anybody. So, we should not be that foolish. We know the material energy is situated that based on your karma, you're going to get a certain amount of all of these things, a certain amount of wealth, a certain amount of looks, a certain amount of intelligence. That is based on karma. It's not an accident. And therefore you can't level, it's just like Prabhupada would say about wealth. He says, since time immemorial, they've been trying to pick up the people from the streets and make them, you know, materially okay. But he said, lo and behold, there are always a class of men who live on the streets. That's just their karma. You can't change it. You can try by opening this shelter and this, that, and giving them money and that and that. Some, you know, Christian priest here in LA is very famous at Christmas time. He goes downtown and gives all the bums in the street $100 each. What do you think they do with that money? Go back next year, they're still there with their hand out. So you can't make it equal just by wishing it away or giving people, you know, money willy-nilly. It doesn't work. But if you have intelligence, if you have good memory, use it in Krishna service. Memorize these very important verses. Just like in the purport, Prabhupada quotes the last verse of the 10th chapter. Who remembers without seeing it on the board? Especially those who are studying Bhakti Shastra, you should know that verse, 1042. Well, give us the English. Pervade and support the entire, yes, exactly. Atava bahunaitena, kim gyatena tavarjana, vistabhyaham idang kritsnam, ekang shena tatojagat. Very important verse. But also the one before that, 1041. Who knows that one? Come on, these devotees who are studying Bhakti Shastra, you should know these at the tip of your finger. Yes. No, that's the last one, the one we just spoke about. Yes, say. Quote it. Yad yad vibhuti matsatam, shrimad urjitam eva. Tat tat eva gatachatam. There's yad yad, then tat tat. Amating shosha sambhava. Krishna is saying that all of these opulences, beauty, fame, knowledge, they're all just springing from a spark of my splendor. So the idea is that whenever we're attracted to anything or anyone in this world, we should immediately think of Krishna. Because Krishna is the source of that beauty that you're finding so attractive, that girl you're looking at or that guy that you're looking at. Minuscule beauty compared to Krishna's beauty. And whatever beauty they do have, that's coming from Krishna. Krishna has awarded them because of their karma. Similarly, wealth, fame, knowledge, whatever we find attractive in this world, we should immediately think of Krishna. It should remind us of Krishna. But unfortunately, when we're in material consciousness, it distracts us from Krishna. We see somebody good looking and we want to forget about Krishna and chase after them instead of chasing after Krishna. To me, this is the most wonderful. And now, no offense to Yudhishthira Maharaj, when he was asked what is the most wonderful thing, what did he say? Ahani hani bhutanti Yamalayam. Yeah. Most wonderful thing. Yeah. Again, a very, very easy verse to remember. Ahani hani bhutani gachantiya yamalam. Shesha stavara ichanti kimasarya takparam. What could be more wonderful than this? Day after day, we see people dying, but those who remain are making plans for happiness here. They're thinking everything is all right. It won't happen to me. So Yudhishthira says that's the most wonderful thing. But no offense to Maharaj Yudhishthira, but in my experience in life, the most wonderful thing is that, most amazing thing is that we have Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the most beautiful, the strongest, the wealthiest, the most anything you can think of. And instead of chasing after him, we chase after somebody who's more or less like us. Just maybe a little more, a little stronger, a little better looking, a little more wealthy, whatever. And we go chasing after them and ignore Krishna. That to me is the most amazing thing. Because if you have just a little bit of knowledge, a little bit of vision, you can see, you know your own body. Any other material body is more or less like yours. In other words, not worth chasing after. Skin, blood, bone, the same stuff that your body is made of, every other body is made of. But still, we become so covered over by lust. The Shadgarbha Suras we were discussing. Lust, anger, greed, envy, illusion, and madness. These are our enemies. So when we become so attacked by our enemy, Mr. Lust, we become bewildered and we go chasing after some ordinary person and turn our back on Krishna. That is the most wonderful thing that I've experienced anyway in my life. And again, no offense to Yudhishthira Maharaj. So when we get to this 10th canto, Krishna is becoming fully manifest. Previously, we've heard about Krishna. We've heard his pastimes in the first canto, especially in relation to the Pandavas and their situation. And throughout the Bhagavatam, Krishna is there. But now in the 10th canto, we're going to get a full blast of Krishna. Who is Krishna? The Vedas enjoin that we should become self-realized. But what many people don't know, and we should know, is that the best way to become self-realized is to become God-realized. Prabhupada said, it's just like if it's dark, when the sun rises, you see everything. So if we allow the Krishna sun to arise in our consciousness, then we see everything, including ourselves. Some societies, they're focused on self-realization. Self-realization, I sit down and meditate on me and who I am and da-da-da. But the best way to become self-realized is to meditate on Krishna. Krishna's opulences, Krishna's activities, Krishna's desires. Krishna is controlling everything and everyone. Like in this verse, he's controlling Yoga Maya. He's telling her what to do, which is Krishna's natural position. Because he's God, his natural position is to tell everyone what to do. But Prabhupada said we're so unfortunate when Krishna tells us what to do, up to and including Sarvadharma Parityaja, surrender to me, we say, wow, that's too much. You're asking too much. Leave me alone. Like that. This is our misfortune. We don't want to be told what to do, even by God himself. What to speak of anyone else who dares to tell us what to do. Oh my God, forget it. This is our situation. So we, by the time we get to the 10th canto, we should be convinced of who Krishna is so we can at least listen to what Krishna is saying. So here he's telling Yogamaya what to do. That you take Sankarshan from this Rohini to Yashoda, and then you come back, and he's telling her exactly what to do. Everybody's glorifying Yogamaya in her expansion as Mahamaya, Durga, Kali, like that. And everybody's flattering her because they want something. Devi, give me this. Rupam Devi, Dhanam Devi. Everybody's worshiping the Devi, the goddess, because they want. But that goddess is Krishna's Shakti. So you don't worship the Shakti, you worship the source. And people are so confused. Prabhupada writes about this in Bhagavad Gita, that they call themselves Bhaktas, but you're not a Bhakta if you're worshiping the Shakti, you're a Shakta. So we're supposed to be Bhaktas. We worship the Supreme Personality of God, Krishna. We try to become his faithful, reliable servants. Actually, servant of the servant, not directly. And this is a Bhakta. This is a Bhakta, not someone who's trying to flatter Krishna's energy so they can get something. So Krishna's telling Yogamaya what to do. Previously he told the demigods what to do. Krishna's always telling what to do, and we just have to listen. When they approach the ocean of milk, as mentioned in today's purport, Krishna told them, I'm going to appear, so you take birth and assist me in my pastimes. So Krishna's in complete control. As Prabhupada said just before he left this planet, Krishna's in complete control. That is Krishna consciousness. In other words, if you remember that at every moment of your life, that Krishna is in complete control of this situation, this person, this everything. So whatever is happening, I don't have to worry too much. I just have to concentrate on the service that's been given to me by Krishna's representative and leave everything else up to Krishna, because he's in complete control. If he allows this person to slap me, it's because I deserve it. So Krishna can reward, Krishna can punish. But Prabhupada said it's just like a son who knows that his father is a well-wisher. If the father slaps, he doesn't take it as anything. But of course, nowadays that's completely discouraged. But in traditional parental circles, we see even Mother Yashoda was chasing after Krishna with a stick. But then she said, I don't want the boy to be too fearful of me, so maybe I should just tie him up instead. I shouldn't beat him. But the point is that any genuine parent, well-wisher of their child, they know sometimes I have to discipline the child to get them to grow right, to not go astray, to not be a street boy, to study like that. So sometimes you have to show the stick. But the motivation has to be right. Not that out of anger, I am, going to hit the child. That's never acceptable. But to raise a child properly, one may have to show the stick. At least when I grew up, that was there. Of course, first of all, to hit, they have to catch you. And my mother could never catch me, so. But, so Krishna, he's the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He's allowing us to hear about his glories, to be attracted to him and not chase after other lesser personalities. And we should just take advantage of the opportunity. Here he's advising Yogamaya that I know you're going to find it difficult to take or attract Sankarsana from Rohini, take him to Yashoda. But take strength from me, he's telling her. Take strength from me. So this is the same advice Krishna is giving all of us. Take strength from me. It's difficult to exist in this material world, especially in the Kali Yuga. Everything is upside down, topsy-turvy. The leaders are misleaders. Practically you have no well-wishers. Everybody's trying to use everybody else. But take strength from me and you can get over it. So how do we take strength from Krishna? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So we'll stop here if there are any questions, comments. Yes, Bhakta Sebastian.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Like you mentioned at the end there, everything's topsy-turvy, and I was wondering if you could make one point how maybe for the preachers, for the book distributors, a single motivation, a instigator, how we can make karmis or neotypes connect to understand how Krishna consciousness is the answer to their problems, a particular simile or something we can say to them that will light the bulb in their brains?
First of all, to realize that you're just a peon delivering the post, the mail. We don't claim to be advanced devotees. We certainly didn't write these books. So if we go out in that mood, that I've come in contact with this movement, I've come in contact with these books, they make sense to me, I'm trying to practice, and lo and behold, I'm feeling happier, my life is much better. Here, why don't you try? Read this book and see if it helps you too. If we go out in that mood, then people will listen to us. But if we go out holier than thou, thinking that I'm great and they're all nonsense karmis and I'm going to save them, that doesn't work. Krishna will smash you. You will get smashed upside, up and down. So, but at the same time, we have to have, again, full appreciation for who is sending us out, Srila Prabhupada, the organization that he created. It really rankles me. Like recently somebody on Facebook is sending out invitations, sent an invitation to me and others to like a page. The page is, don't give money to ISKCON because they have so many products. And that really rankles me because that person, I know that person personally, and he's done so many horrible things when he was supposedly a member of ISKCON. So ISKCON has no problems. ISKCON is perfect. At any given time, any particular member of ISKCON may not be perfect. But ISKCON is perfect, created by the perfect person, Srila Prabhupada, with a perfect mission. ISKCON is perfect. If you don't get that, then leave us alone. I've always said, why do they buzz around ISKCON if they don't like ISKCON? They hate ISKCON. And it states in the Sri Upanishad that you shouldn't hate anybody. You shouldn't hate anybody or any being, anything or any being, if you're actually seeing properly. One who's seeing properly, seeing all living entities are parts of parcels of the Lord, they don't hate anything or any being. Yet we have these ISKCON haters, and they can't leave ISKCON alone. They simply buzz around ISKCON constantly, 24 hours a day. Just like Kamsa hates Krishna but can't stop thinking of him. They hate ISKCON but they can't stop thinking of ISKCON. 24/7 they're thinking ISKCON, ISKCON, ISKCON. Just leave ISKCON alone if you don't like ISKCON. Go do your own thing. So this person who supposedly was a member of ISKCON, and many of you know him, I'm not going to say the names, you probably got the invitation on Facebook yourself. Please like my page. Don't give money to ISKCON because XXXXX. But they will never create a page saying don't give money to me because I'm a nonsense. They'll never create such a page. Never. Have you ever seen any of them create such a page? Don't give money to me because I'm not perfect. I'm a nonsense. That they'll never do. But they always want to pick on ISKCON. So I always say to such personalities, if you don't like ISKCON, leave ISKCON alone. Go do your own thing. Who's preventing you? Who's stopping you? Go do your own thing. At least those who went out and tried to create their own thing, at least they're a little more honest. But you buzz around ISKCON 24/7, and you can't forget about ISKCON, but all you have to say is negative things about ISKCON. So my proposal is that ISKCON is perfect. It was created by Prabhupada. It's a perfect institution with a perfect mission. At any given time, any particular member may not be perfect because they're not following properly. But the mission, and ISKCON itself are perfect. And if you don't like it, just leave us alone. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.